Welcome to GeopByte. The key to success is hard work and determination. An unusual but powerful role model for our leadership journey is Dashrath Manjhi, also known as the Mountain Man. He was born in 1934. He was a laborer in Gahlor village near Gaya in Bihar who carved a path 360 feet long, 30 feet wide and 25 feet through a mountain using only a chisel and a hammer. He is a legend who proved that nothing is impossible to achieve. The people of village laughed at him and made fun of him, but he just continued with his work for 22 years. He gave 22 years of his life to his village and made a difference in the lives of the people, to the small village in the state of Bihar. His life gives a moral lesson that a small man who has no money and no power can challenge a mighty mountain. The essence of his heroic story was, this village was separated from the nearest town by a hill. People would have to go around the hill to reach the town that was more than 55 kilometers away. In 1956, he was married off in his childhood. As a grown-up man, when he turned to his village after working in Dhanbad coal mines for 7 years, he fell head over heels in love with a village girl, Falguni Devi. Finally, that girl turned out to be his bride. But Phalguni's father decided to not send her with Dashrath, as he was jobless. But Dashrath didn't leave her. He decided to bring Phalguni back. They started living as wife and husband. After a couple of months, she gave birth to a boy. In 1960, she again became pregnant. Gahlor is a remote and backward village where caste system prevails. Backward caste belonging to the people are ill-treated by the village leader who is corrupted till deep. Women are considered as unimportant by the powerful people of the village. Development seems to be a new word for them. Dalits are not even allowed to look into the village leader. If they dare, they are brutally beaten. Villagers have a narrow and dangerous path to cross a huge mountain, located between the Atri and Wazirganj blocks in the Gaya district for their daily needs and transport connectivity. One day, Phalguni was taking her lunch to her husband's field. At that time, she was heavily pregnant. She needed to climb the mountains to reach the fields, while Dashrath was waiting for the food. But unfortunately, her foot got slipped and she fell down from the mountain. Then someone from the village told to Dashrath that his wife has fallen down from the mountain. Dashrath became panicked and takes her wife to the nearest hospital, which was 70 kilometers away, but she died and gave birth to a baby girl. The heartbroken Manjhi, who loved his wife more than anything else in the world, started cursing the huge mountain, and he pledged to bring it down to break its ego. In the memory of his beloved wife, he decided to break the mountain, and he took a hammer and a chisel and started on a tough and almost an impossible mission. He decided to carve out a path so that no other person suffered like his wife. Villagers and even his father laughed at him for a huge mountain, but Manjhi was very rigid on his hard decision. A journalist captured his attention and approached him while he was cutting and carving the mountain. After a few years, Gahlor was faced by a massive drought, and all the people in the village started evacuating the village. Dashrath's father insulted him that what he had achieved in last so many years. He tried to convince Dashrath to come to the city where he could earn and feed his 2 children. But Dashrath didn't listen to his father's words and decided to continue his task. With no proper water and food, Dashrath was forced to drink dirty water and he used to eat dry leaves. In the year 1975, the country fell into the darkness due to the emergency declared by the Indira Gandhi. She went to Bihar to do a rally, where Dashrath also reached. The place where Indira Gandhi was addressing a crowded rally came crashing down. Immediately, Manjhi, along with other villagers, bore the burden of the fallen stage so that Indira Gandhi could continue her speech. When the rally got over, Manjhi managed to get a picture with the Indira Gandhi. The greedy village leader thought that now Dashrath is little known in front of the PM, so he attracted towards himself that if he gives his thumb impression, they would be able to get funds from the government for the construction of the road from the mountain side. But poor Dashrath was cheated by him, and he decided to complain against him to the PM. Dashrath doesn't have even 20 rupees to buy a train ticket to Delhi, and he was thrown out by the TT in the moving train. But Dashrath didn't stop his journey to reach his destination. So he walked on a difficult path of reaching the national capital with barefoot only. But Delhi's situation was so horrible by the protest during the emergency. When he reached Delhi, along with his photograph with Indira Gandhi, he was badly treated by the police and they have brutally beaten him. Finally, humiliated Dashrath comes back to the village. He had started thinking that his hopes were shattered and his efforts have not yielded any positive result. On one fine day, hope of Dashrath arose when few villagers joined Dashrath in his uphill task of carving out a path. But some of the local officials and leaders threatened Dashrath and villagers not to be present around the mountain, but they even arrested Dashrath Manjhi. But the journalists have supported the Dashrath and started protesting in front of the police station demanding to release Dashrath. Finally, Dashrath got released from the jail and he carved out a path 360 feet long, 25 feet deep and 30 feet wide passage through the mountain with his single hand. In 1982, Manjhi's 22 years of labor brought a new morning to the villagers and the government came front to build a highway. In the year 2006, his name was proposed for Padma Shri Award in Social Service Sector. On August 17, 2007, Dashrath Manjhi passed away at All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, due to the gallbladder cancer at the age of 73. Bihar government had done state funeral to him. Before dying, Manjhi had given his thumb impression on an agreement and gave away exclusive rights to make a biopic on his life. The first and foremost lesson to be learned from the Dashrath Manjhi is the extreme determination he has achieving for his objective. Dreams can only become a reality if there is hard work and determination. Success doesn't come from the what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do regularly. So, we need to have self-confidence, dedication, determination, and should do hard work to succeed in our life. In 2011, government officially names the road as Dashrath Manjhi Path. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to GeopByte.